Hello, welcome back to the We Are City channel for our episode of the Manchester City career mode here into Season 2, doing pretty well at the start of it because we sit level on points start after 8 Premier League games and Aston Villa, but top of the table on goal difference. Last year we had problems scoring goals, this year a lot better. We're already top goal scorers in the Premier League and we're actually the best defensive side as well as things stand, so ahead purely on goal difference. Today we go away to newly promoted Burnley to kick the episode off. We will play that game. Then we have got a game against Norwich City in the away in the FA Cup, or in the Carabao Cup it is. Chance to see some of our fringe players play, which I like doing that. Into the month of November we'll simulate Crystal Palace at home, we're going to play Benfica at home, and we're going to play Liverpool away in the Premier League to end today's episode. For point analysis of this Burnley side, you can see they like to go with its 4-4-2. We played them, didn't we, in the Cup not too long ago. It could have been in the last episode. We managed to come out 1-0 winners in that one. They were actually quite good. They've lost 3, drawn 1 and won 1 of their last 5 games in the Premier League. They have some good quality players in there. James Trafford is the second choice goalkeeper now to Ethan Green. Koleosho is expected not to start. It would be Castillo on that left hand, on that right hand side, Ramsey. Huntioji up top, or Tondaji, however you say his name. He's actually quite a high goal scorer. I think he's got 5 in his last 6. We struggled against them actually in the Carabao Cup with a second-rate team from ourselves. Our first team perhaps should blow them apart. Well, a few little rotations in the sides there going to this one against Burnley. Ederson will start and goal. It's Stones, Varela and Manu Akanji at the back 3. It is Oscar Bob, captain Rodri, Rico Lewis and Savinho in the midfield 4, with Phil Foden alongside Claudio Echevere, who gets his first Premier League start, supporting Erling Haaland up top. Jack Grealish and Wirtz on the bench alongside Doku, Kyogo, Baena, Kovacic, Vardiol and Ruben Diaz. Well, away to Turf Moor go Manchester City to a pretty much local side really in Burnley. Not too far away, just down the motorway from Manchester. Captained by a Manchester City fan and former, I think, youth player, Josh Brownhill, are Burnley. Fans are ready here at Burnley. They're holding up cards there to try and create some atmosphere at Turf Moor today. Scott Parker starts in goal with, it is, not actually Ethan Green or the other one. Egan Ryan, Lucas Perez, Robertson, Bayer at the back, former Man United man. Jebri in the back line there. In the midfield, sorry. Amdouni and Obafemi start up top together. Davim Obama on loan from us. He's on the bench. Here is Burnley with a chance. Amdouni's away from Varela. Amdouni hits a shot here. Saved by Ederson. But a bit of a shaky start from Manchester City here. Seki Amdouni testing the palms of the Brazilian. Ederson come out and win this one all day long. He punches it, Eddie. It's a strange decision. Squad throws his head at it. Rico Lewis in there. There's a foul on someone. A foul their way. And a great chance for Benson here. Benson over the wall, off the line by Rodri, and away by Oscar Bob and out to Rico Lewis. Manchester City under pressure from Burnley at the start of this one. Nice start from Burnley. Well, they lost it to us in the Carabao Cup. Oh, that's a bad pass by Rodri. Not where I passed it. He's going to win it back anyway, Rodri. Then give it away. And here's Amdouni again. And he's past Varela. And into Obafemi, and another strike by Burnley. What a start by them. Ederson's had to make 2 saves now. It's difficult for him. Jebri away from Rodri. Rodri wins it back again. And Oscar plays Phil Foden. And ball through the middle towards Erling Haaland here. Who's onside Erling Haaland. And Manchester City open the scoring. As simple as that. The ball winning ability of Rodri in that midfield. Goes and wins it back. And Erling Haaland is playing by Phil Foden. Assist for Phil. And a goal again for Erling Haaland, who gets 14 now in 14 appearances this season. Great ball by Phil. The keeper here. Watch this from the keeper. He makes a second dive after the ball is already at the back of the net. He goes here, ball hits the net. Second dive from the keeper. No chance for the number 32. Starting to break into this side little by little, isn't it? Was at times last season, out to Echevere. Echevere hits one here with the left foot. Wide the post, on his weaker left foot, Echevere. Rodri. Rodri hits one, blocked away by the defender. Koleosho with a counter. Should have gone on behind to Oscar Bob there. Savinho away. I'm sure the referee will blow a half-time whistle now. City lead by 1 goal to Turf Moor. Not our best performance so far. I think we can probably be a bit more creative in those attacking areas to get more goals. Back to Rico. Rodri. Bob. Foden. Back into Bob here. He's onside here. Oscar Bob across to Erling Haaland. What a goal by Manchester City 2-0. That is a fantastic goal from City. It really is. And it's 2-0. Erling Haaland again. Oscar Bob with the assist. Phil Foden with the pre-assist. But great football. Oscar Bob, a little 1-2 with Phil Foden. He plays him in the behind the defence. Look at this. Brilliant from Bob and Foden. And he puts it on a plate for Erling Haaland for a tap-in. Right place, the right time. 2-0 City. Brilliant goal again. Difficult one to deal with for Oscar Bob, really. Ball through here. Obafemi, onside. Michael Obafemi. Varela is in there, and he's saved by Edison. Well done, City. And he plays it wide to Oscar Bob. And there could be big trouble for Burnley here, because City are 3-on-1. Bob. Oh, terrible ball by Bob. Good feet from Bob. Swings onto the far post to Erling Haaland here with a header. That was his chance to hat-trick with John Stones. Put in by Stones, it's aggressive. Did he foul him? Obafemi's done him. Pulls it across here. Chance of Burnley, good save by Edison. And he drops on it as City look to keep that clean sheet. Edison White to Grealish. Full-time whistle goes. A 2-0 win to start the episode. 2 goals for Erling Haaland. A win away from home at Burnley. A clean sheet, yes. But I do think we should have scored more today. Thinking those little pockets of space in those killer positions, sometimes we didn't find that right pass. Well, Jack Grealish is currently a little bit unhappy with his game time. He wanted to start Echeverri in that game, so that is something we need to keep an eye on. Jack Grealish's future at the club with 1 year left in his contract as well. He's starting to look like maybe it's his time up at Manchester City. The Ballon d'Or 2025 shortlist has been revealed. It is 3 Real Madrid players in Mbappe, Vinicius and Rodrigo, and 1 Manchester City player in Erling Haaland. Who's going to win? Perhaps Haaland for a 2nd year in a row? I hope so. Up next is the Carabao Cup action against Norwich City, where City look to put out a second-rate team in terms of comparison to our first team, but a team where we get to see some of our younger players impress, hopefully. This is something we're going to go with the Norwich City today. A front line of Kyogo, Grealish, Baena, Doku and Mateus Nunes. In the midfield is Maximo Perrone alongside Mateo Kovacic, and it's captain Diaz, Vardiol and Ake in a back 3 with the Terra starting in goal. We've got Haaland, Bob, Wirtz, McAtee, Rego, Varela, McFarlane and also Manu Akanji on that City bench. So Carabao Cup action here today. Manchester City versus Norwich City, a side that are back in the Championship. I don't think they're in the Premier League, Norwich. We've played them a few times across career mode, I do believe. Well, Norwich are a side that want to be back in the Premier League, so there's a chance to show that today. Forson Sainz in there as well, in behind, row in behind Sargent up top, Chris Sene at the left back, Stacey at the right back, former City goalkeeper, Angus Gunn, the starting goalkeeper. They've got some good players in there actually, but I don't think it's a side that's going to cause this Manchester City side any problems. Sargent's played in here, he's taking it past Vardiol. This could be a really good start for Norwich, but they're running through here. Ruben Diaz across, and Zatera is calling to action with the opening 2 minutes. Manchester City with a slow start. So far this season, not quite impressing on the left. Grealish finds him in a bit of space here, Doku. And Doku's away. And Doku across towards Kyogo! And City have the lead here. After 6 minutes in the Carabao Cup, our first strike, our first goal. And it's Kyogo. Who else? He always scores, doesn't he? What a sign he has been. What a signing. Doku with his pace on his right side. Lifts one into Kyogo. First time finish. Back of the net past Angus Gunn. And it's Kyogo again. And this man, whenever called upon, in these cup games, whenever called upon, I mean, luckily we've not had an Erling Haaland injury. If we do, I'm sure Kyogo's happy to play striker. First team football for us, really. Doku, nice feet straight away by Doku. He lifts it to the far post here. To Mateus Nunes arriving, a good save by Angus Gunn, who directed it goalwards. Pirone. Oh, just as he went to play it through, he couldn't do. Pirone's back in there again. Not one touched at 2. Pirone's still going. It's a free kick, Manchester City. I'm not going to take this quickly. It's a great position. Alex Baena is over. It looks like the best one for this situation. This could be his first City goal if he scores this, Baena. It's over the wall. It's into the wall. Back out to Baena on the volley. And it's blocked away just by Norwich City. And maybe that means maybe a Florian... Is Florian Wirtz on the bench there? Could possibly be. Could be a good option. Here's Grealish. Into Baena. Good defending again. Pirone wide towards Jeremy Doku. Step forwards from Doku. He's gone round the fullback here. Doku, Crescente makes a good last-ditch challenge. Behind for a corner. Baena over it. Baena in. Nunes with a header down into the ground here. And Angus Gunn wasn't exactly sure how to deal with that one. Mateus Nunes and Ake. The ball could be across here. There's a man waiting in the middle. They go back to Josh Sargent here, who does score for Norwich and equalise. 1-1 Norwich score. Sargent, we mentioned him before the game. 4 goals in his last 3. Stand off him, they pull it back to the American, who beats Michael Zatera. No clean sheet for the German. 1-1. Well, we've had our chances, City. We haven't been good enough in the final ball and so on. Through to Jeremy Doku here. Doku. Doku pulls it back to Nunes. Kyogo on the turn, a block by Norwich again. City trying to work something quickly here. Lacazette. Baena. Verts through towards Mateus Nunes here. Nunes drives the defence. Nunes. Mateus Nunes kills the game in the 87th minute. Brilliant off that left-hand side. I've just decided to bring Erling Haaland on, so I'm going to change that quickly if it'll let me. And make a different change. Kyogo back on. And we're going to get Pirono Ferrego. Instead, Erling Haaland will stay on the bench here. Mateus Nunes scores the winner in the 87th minute. Hopefully the winner anyway. There's still time to go. But played in down that left-hand side. I think it was by Florian Wirtz, perhaps Alex Baena. And off goes Nunes. And he kills it into the far corner. He's been so good this season so far, that left-hand side, Nunes. Into the box. Composed. Great finish by Mateus Nunes, who seems to be more comfortable on that left-hand side than anywhere else. In the midfield especially. He's battling out with Doku on that left-hand side, who starts there. But brilliant from Nunes. Manchester City 2. Norwich City 1. Make our final 3 changes. But I'm confident now City can go all the way. Ray goes. Signed from Benfica. Norwich City still trying to play their way through us pretty quickly here. The strike from range. Oh! What a goal from Ashley Barnes. That is incredible from Ashley Barnes. Well, you think Nunes has scored the winner. And Ashley Barnes scores this. Wow. Off the bar and in from Ashley Barnes. And Norwich City reply. Well, I did not see that coming. Lacazette. Rego. Tries on himself. Saved by the goalkeeper, Angus Gunn. It looks like it's extra time in the Carabao Cup. How have Manchester City not won that one? Brilliant strike from Barnes there at the end. Heroics from the former Burnley man. Well, no extra time. It's straight to penalty in the Carabao Cup. And here is the hero, Ashley Barnes. Beats the terror. I don't like penalties. I'm a little bit worried. Kyogo against Angus Gunn. Kyogo! Saved by Gunn. Sainz scores for Norwich. We're out. I think we're going out here. That penalty miss is massive. Florian Wirtz dispatched his penalty, but Kyogo's missed his. Here's Nunes. Sends the terror the wrong way. 3-1. Oscar Bob. Perfectly timed penalty from Oscar Bob, but it looks like Kyogo's miss going to cost us here. Josh Sargent, we need a miss. Oh, it's a terror right way, but can't save it. We've got to score this one with Alan Varela. Oh, gun goes the right way. Zatera's got to save this one. Norwich City are going to knock us out. Zatera goes the right way, but he can't save it. And Manchester City, out of nowhere, out of the Carabao Cup. And it comes from heroics from Ashley Barnes. And on penalties, we're out. Well, just doesn't seem to be our competition in the Carabao Cup. I have no idea how we've gone out there, but we have gone out. We should have scored more goals in the game. Play a strong enough side. And we don't win. This has been nominated for the Player of the Month award, a goalkeeper, which is not usually the usual state, is it? Alongside Rodri, Luis Diaz as well at Liverpool, and also Brian Mbeumo of Brentford, who's having a fantastic season at the club. Well, City still sit top of the Premier League table alongside Arsenal, ahead purely on goal difference, both on 22 points. It does look like it's going to be a City-Arsenal title race this season, but Liverpool only 2 points off. Disappointment against Norwich. City looked to get back to winning ways at home in a simulation against Crystal Palace, and we certainly did, with one negative. So the first half, Jeremy Doku opened the scoring for Manchester City. They replied through Richarlison to make it 1-1. In the second half, City changed things. Grealish came on for Foden. Rodri scored. Vardiol came off for Diaz. Wirtz then scored. Haaland scored. Haaland scored again in the 81st minute, but in the 77th minute, after a second yellow card, Alex Baena was sent off. He is a big miss, and that is a bit of a negative part on his Manchester City record so far, the new signing. What is the 2025 Ballon d'Or ceremony? Is it going to be 2 years in a row that Erling Haaland wins it, or will it be Kylian Mbappe? The winner is Erling Haaland. 2 seasons on the bounce. City's Norwegian wins the Ballon d'Or trophy. He's looking to try and match Lionel Messi, which I don't think he ever will do. But maybe he can match Cristiano Ronaldo's. I don't know how many Ronaldo actually won. But there is Erling Haaland, Ballon d'Or winner, sat next to Kylian Mbappe. But he outdoes Mbappe once again. And Haaland is once again the winner of the Ballon d'Or. What a award for him. I mean, it shows how good he is as a footballer, especially in the City side. But currently sits third in the Champions League league stages with 2 wins and 1 draw after 7 points after only 3 games. Atalanta sits top of Manchester United above us. Ferencvarosi, Celtic, Dortmund, PSV, young boys all in there as well. And today's task is at home against 13th place in the Champions League, Benfica. As a sign for Benfica today, in goal starts Ederson, is Diaz, Akanji and Vardy on a side-looking back 3. Is Savinho, captain Rodri, Rico Lewis and Nunes in the 4, supporting Florian Wirtz, Phil Foden and Erling Haaland up top of the bench. We've got Kyogo, Doku, Grealish, Baena, Maximo Piron, Alan Varela, John Stones and Nathan Ake. So we are back at the Etihad, Manchester City versus Benfica. Our second to last game of today's episode before we go into a big one against Liverpool in the Premier League. Champions League, we're looking to obviously go all the way again this year. Get to the final, but this time come out as winners. Well, there is the Benfica team. Antonio Silva still at the club. Angel Di Maria still playing there. Thomas Araujo, the captain. Got a few key players in there. Kochu as well, who, you know, real players that are wanted from around Europe, but have stayed so far for their time in Benfica. For Bruno Laga's side anyway, which is impressive. They're doing quite well. Luke Mbete from a City player on the bench. So Walter Benitez starts in goal for Benfica. Carres, Araujo, Silva and Cerny is the back 4. Di Maria, Kochu, Barrio in there as well. Rohaiser, he plays behind the strong Greek forward. There's Pavlidis. That's Angel Di Maria here. Nunes holds him off. Brilliant. Di Maria makes another challenge. It's behind for a corner. Savinho to take it. Savinho in. Rodri attacks it. Oh, he should do a lot better there, Rodri. Back out to Phil Foden. Rico. Kanji. It's Joško Vardiol who strikes one. And it's into the hands easily of Walter Benitez, the goalkeeper. Haaland, I mean, his positioning's pointless there, Haaland. If he's going to come out there, try and get involved in the link-up play. If you're just going to stand there and do nothing, it's pointless you being there. Frustrating. And Kochu goes through here. Vardiol in there, and it's a cross here. Chance of Benfica, tipped all about Ederson. I'm not happy with that chance there, it comes from Haaland's positioning. Good ball towards Matheus Nunes. Great burst of speed from Nunes. Nunes is through here. Nunes. It's Nunes again! And Matheus Nunes has done it again! And I actually think that Matheus Nunes is going to have to start on this left-hand side from now on. I think he's ahead of Jeremy Doku in the pecking order. Because it's brilliant play by him again. So powerful in his running. So powerful. In the counter-attacking situation, done fantastic again. Into the box, he drives himself. And he finds a far corner. Brilliant from Matheus Nunes. Who's becoming a key player in Pep Guardiola's side. And he gives Manchester City a lead against his former rival side, Benfica. Fantastic credit to Nunes. He is really playing his way into the side here. But he was great against Norwich as well, despite the unfortunate result at the end of the game. Foden. Onto Savinho. Across to Florian Wirtz here. They just deal it again. They actually play out really, really comfortably. Florian Wirtz. He seems to be much more of a controller. Oh, Rodri didn't pass there. He has for a second time, can't win it. It's Pavlidis. Trouble for City here, Vardiol. Pavlidis holds him off. Pavlidis! Goal for Benfica. And a pass I never played with Rodri. Never played that pass in Rodri. And then we concede. Thank you, EA. Why would I pass there, Rodri? I wouldn't do. Half-time 1-1. It's so annoying when it does that. Easy cross, can't win it. It's in trouble again here. Diaz. Lost his man. Turksalute. Chance of Benfica again to make it 2-1. Fullback scores, and they've scored right at the end of the first half. And let's start the second half. Good finish by Alvaro. 2-1 Benfica. Just the 8. Nunes. Haaland, great touches. Haaland pulls the trigger. 2-2. An assist from Matheus Nunes. Goal for Haaland. 2-2. Come on. 2 goals to start the second half. In quick succession. Nunes through to Haaland. Takes it well. Pulls the trigger just before Nunes gets across to him. He's into the side netting. And it's 2-1. Come on, City. 2-2. Foden. Great ball to Savinho. Now cross, Savinho. Past him. Brilliant from Savinho. Back to Haaland here for 3-2. City back in front. Brilliant from Savinho, Phil Foden and Erling Haaland. And just like that, City are back in front. Brilliant. Pep Guardiola celebrates. Savinho pulls it back here to Erling Haaland. Lets it come across his body. Gets down to that left foot. Bang, and it's an empty net to aim for. I mean, Benitez has no chance. 3-2 City back in front. But a bit of chaos at the Etihad today. The City side that seemed to play such controlled football in chaos today. And we just feel so open at the moment. They decide not to take it quickly, but this is Angel Di Maria range. He's lifted one in here. It's Erling Haaland defending for his side. Rodri down for Rico. Passed by Lewis. Kanji back to Edison. Back to Akanji in front of his own box here. Whew. How we got away with that, I don't know. Vardiel, sliding challenge, evades it. Di Maria, only one goal in this. But you've got to be careful. Pavlidis is in here! Good save from Eddie. And Diaz away towards Doku. Across their own box here. Sliding from Wirtz, full-time whistle goes. Unconvincing, but a 3-2 win for Manchester City. Puts in a good position going into the final game of the episode. 3 points again in the Champions League, but I wasn't happy about the 2 goals conceded from really sloppy mistakes that didn't need to be made. And the final game of today's episode is Premier League action away at Anfield to face Liverpool. They sit in 4th place on 23 points. We are level on points to Arsenal, ahead on goal difference. Actually, we do have a game in hand, which means we could go 3 points clear at the 11 game mark if we were to go away and win at Anfield. Not an easy ground to go to. This is not going to be easy at all, and we're without Alex Baena, who's suspended from the previous Premier League game. I'm a little bit worried that this could be a difficult task for us today, a very difficult one to end the episode. Report analysis-wise, to see if they have made any changes. Maranashvili, of course, on the bench, the goalkeeper, he could start ahead of it, Alisson. They've won 5 of the last 5, actually. Denzel Dumfries has been signed, Chiesa, Jonathan David there as well. It's a good side from Liverpool. I mean, Mo Salah still there, Trent, Van Dijk still there. They've managed to sign some new deals. Phil and Mendy will miss the game due to suspension, so Tomiskas looks like he'll come in at left-back. It's going to be a difficult game, without a doubt. The atmosphere at Anfield is hostile. City have got to make sure we do everything we can to come out with those 3 points and go 3 points clear to the top of the Premier League table. This is the side for Anfield today. Edison will start in goal. Is Diaz, Akanji and Vardiel the back 3. Varela and captain Roger in midfield 2 are more conservative looking City side, to be honest with you. Doku, despite me saying Nunez is a starter, is going to get the chance to left here today because we want that expansiveness more so than Nunez and Savinho on the right. It's obviously Wirtz and Foden behind Erling Haaland. We've got Kyogo, Nunez, Grealish, Echevere, Stones, Ake, Lewis and Maximo Piron on that City bench. So away at Anfield, the final game of today's episode. It's 1st versus 4th, City versus Liverpool. An atmosphere which is one of the most aggressive and hostile, you'd say, in Europe. City come away here to a game that is going to be so difficult. A win here today will put us 3 points clear of the side Arsenal battling against us. They've gone with a bit more conservative side as well. It looks like Endo and Gravenberg are going to partner in the midfield too, so that is a bit more defensively from them as well, which is just like we've done. But we'll see how exactly they line up. No Trent Alexander-Arnold. It looks like Denzel Dumfries will start at right back. So end the episode with a massive Premier League fixture. Handshake between the Liverpool players and the Manchester City players. Liverpool captained by Virgil van Dijk, who continues to stay around Anfield and try to drive Liverpool. Hopefully they hope for a Premier League title. But last year, we won it for a 5th year in a bounce. This year, we're looking for a 6th Premier League title in a bounce as well, which would be just horrible for anyone else that's not a City fan, of course. For City fans, we're absolutely loving it, aren't we? This is the Liverpool side, starting with a 4-2-1-3 for Anna Slot. Arsene in goal. Gomez, Van Dijk, Tomiskas and Dumfries the back 4. Endo and Gravenberg midfield 2. With Szoboszlai in front. It's Nunez, Salah and Diaz the front 3. They have got Jonathan David, Chiesa, Trent and some others on the bench. Liverpool come out the blocks flying. Szoboszlai! And it's over the bar. What a good chance for the Hungarian. Manchester City. Big pressure from Liverpool at the start here at Anfield. Vardiel. Rodri. Florian Wirtz. Plays on through to Doku here. Bit of space for Jeremy Doku, who bursts into this channel here. Doku. Cross across the box here. Van Dijk just stops it before it reaches Haaland. Behind for a corner. Good play by City. Savinho on the corner. Short to Doku. Pass a play, but gone there anyway. Haaland. Savinho. Doku. Flips one in. Oh, waiting! My fault to Haaland still! Haaland scores! Well, he made the absolute most of that situation, Erling Haaland. Boy, did he! And he scores for City to give us a lead at Anfield, sliding in. Did we get lucky? I don't know. Ball comes in, it deflects off Gomez and Van Dijk. It falls to Haaland once, but twice. Excuse me, sneeze comes in there. I hope I'm not allergic to that type of goal. Haaland slides in. He nearly kicks Alisson in the head on the way through. City 1, Liverpool 0 at Anfield. Haaland scores another Premier League goal. I have no idea how many he's got. We need to check that in the next episode, how many goals he's already got at this stage of the season. Into Salah. Luis Diaz, they're so quick in these areas. Diaz, Luis Diaz, 1-1. Well, that lasted long, didn't it, City? You jokers. What are we doing? Completely open. And Luis Diaz equalises within seconds after we score. Beats Dumfries in the air, down to Doku. Doku. Oh, Wirtz is there. Wirtz is there in the volley. Saved by Alisson. Phil Foden arriving, somehow doesn't score. Trying to create that chance for a goal. The same way that we keep doing things. Doku. Haaland. Wirtz. Oh, all that work, and we give it away, and Liverpool will hit it on the counter. Rodri can't win it. Luis Diaz, what a turn. Manu Akanji, good defending initially. Luis Diaz, the goal scorer still. Ruben Diaz in there on him. Luis Diaz again, through to Mo Salah. Mo Salah, 2-1. We have to absolutely graft ourselves to the bone to score against them. And they just hits on the counter, score again. Mo Salah, good finish past Ederson. Crap defending. But Wirtz, what a poor giveaway. Rodri makes the run forward here. Rodri holds him off. Rodri. I want to create a chance to shoot here. Savinho wide. The byline. Savinho. Oh, I've never passed it there. I never passed it there. Good tackle. I never passed it there. Daddy's house. I never passed it there. A bit like the Wirtz one. Never passed it there. 2-1 Liverpool lead at half time. Just so sloppy, and Liverpool play pure in the transition. 3-1 Liverpool to start the second half. Crap defending again. Absolutely all over the place. Don't you see it? 3-1. Been terrible today. Absolutely terrible, City. Just all over the place at the back. Luis Diaz through. Darwin. 4-1 Liverpool. Just absolutely all over the place at the back. And the hope that would be better. Wirtz. Doku. Back to Haaland here! 4-2, come on. Come on, Doku to Haaland again has been the way today. Pick that ball, don't you dare celebrate. Get going. We don't care about individual records. Get going, 4-2. Phone here. Back in. Haaland the angle, good block by Van Dijk behind for a corner. City are alive, Szoboszlai is coming off. Ball in. Look at Luis Diaz. Ruben Diaz is there. I don't want Ruben Diaz. I want someone else. It's Phil Foden. Oh, over the bar by Phil. Kanji. Oh, why don't we just keep it when we win it? Why the post by Darwin Nunez? When we win the ball back, just keep it, Manu Akanji. Look at the byline here. Doku. Doku still away from Dumfries. Doku. Foden. Wide to Savinho. Trent is there. Haaland is there anyway. He's got another one, Erling Haaland. A hat-trick at Anfield, 4-3. He scored 3 goals from nothing, really. Foden to Savinho. It just deflects into his path from Savinho. He gets the goal, Erling Haaland. We're not making changes here. Just, he's there in the right place. It just falls to him. Hat-trick. Side netting, 4-3. Come on. We still could get a draw here. We still could win this. Wirtz is so creative. Doku, Wirtz, Doku. Haaland, get in the box, you clown. Another wide to Savinho. Savinho. Across the box here to Foden. Van Dijk defends it. Wirtz, Doku. Doku in. Haaland. Across the box. Foden is waiting. Oh, Erling, a better ball. Got to be a better ball. Absolutely brilliant. Alisson long, that's Vardiel's, or Nunez's. You've got to win that! That's going to be it. Just cannot get anywhere near them. Martinez wins it back, gives it back to them again, and then they go and make it 5. Game over, if it wasn't already. 5 goals conceded against Liverpool. Every single attack, the ball went in the back of the net, and that is so annoying. Every shot went in. Edison did nothing. The defence did nothing as well, and Haaland still got a hat-trick. How can we score a hat-trick away from home, 3 goals, and not win? 5. A joke. We end the episode like that in frustrating fashion. Level on points that Arsenal might be behind in goal difference now. After that, might have crushed our goal difference. Thanks for watching. Please like the video if you're not already. Please do subscribe to the channel if you are new. Really frustrating way to end the episode. We'll see you guys next time.